Welcome to Soup Night. Actually, your Soup Night. Right here we have, as you can see, an empty chair. This summer at camp, we talked a lot about an empty chair, that it symbolizes someone's missing or someone's coming. So, that someone for this chair is you. And we pull it up to the table, which we talked this summer too about the table that God has set for us, and that your place is saved there. In fact, there's scripture that I want to read real quick that is taken from Hebrews 10:22, and it says, "Let's keep a firm grip on the promises that keep us going. He always keeps his word. Let's see," this is the part that I love here, "let's see how inventive we can be in encouraging love and helping out." Let's see how inventive we can be in encouraging love and helping out. Not avoiding worshiping together as some do, but spurring each other on, especially as we see the big day approaching. Oh, those scriptures are just full of words that we can apply here. But for now, let's say you've sat down at your chair, and there are other empty chairs around you, and you're looking forward to those being filled. But for tonight, this is where you are. And we want to remember that also that your place is set at the table that God, Jesus, invites you to. And for us, for you tonight, is your bowl of soup. Use your imagination a little bit. Here's your bowl of soup. Here you are sitting here at the table. The only thing that's missing right now are the people that will be surrounding you at the table. Soup Night started really about 25 years ago when we wanted to have a time where people could come together and just encourage each other, as that scripture goes. And so we found a verse over in Proverbs that you've probably heard us talk about it. It's Proverbs 15, verse 17, and it says, "Better is a bowl of soup with a friend than a steak with an enemy." Now, I will tell you that there are lots of different versions of this. I just looked down at my version right now, and it kind of threw me off because it says, "Better a small serving of vegetables with love than a fatted calf with hatred." And actually, I don't think we would want to call Soup Night vegetable night. And then over on the other side, in the Message, it says, "Better a bread crust shared in love than a slab of prime rib served in hate." It would not be very inviting to call it bread night. So Soup Night is the original verse, or at least the original for us that we found, that it's better to have soup with a friend, better to have soup and share love than a steak with someone like an enemy, someone that can hurt you or other people. So we started having Soup Night, and soup itself symbolizes so many different things. But as I was studying, and I remember this 25 years ago, thinking about soup brings comfort. And really, I'm not making this up, really studies show that even if you hold a bowl of soup or a cup of soup with a group of people, it will bring out more positive, more encouraging words and feelings toward other people. So obviously that's why we called it Soup Night. And we are missing Soup Night right now. The coming together, and the scripture that I just read there about let's don't stop coming together and encouraging each other. And the pandemic has made it impossible to come together like we love to do, to worship and encourage each other during the soup night. And I think that with this, that I was remembering, I guess also from camp, that I think we said, one of the Institute's National Science Institute said that we have between 12,000 and 60,000 thoughts a day. And that about 80% of those are negative. And 45% are repetitive. Now, I will tell you that Newsweek just came out and said we have 6,200 thoughts a day. And that's a little less. But really, whether it's 6,000 thoughts a day or 60,000 thoughts a day, a high percentage are negative ones. And we repeat those over and over again. And one of the reasons that in the scripture, throughout the scripture, it says, come together in community. Come together and encourage each other. Share soup with a sense of love for each other and caring for each other. So we're battling this isolation where many people, many of us are just filled with these negative thoughts day after day. For now, we're wanting to remind you that there is a soup night and that you can look, as that scripture says, let me read it one more time. It says, let's see how inventive we can be in encouraging love. And so let's see how inventive you can be in encouraging love, just like the table was filled with friends and you were sharing soup with them. We look forward to the day. We look forward to the day when we will gather again and we will hear those encouraging words and how God can use each other, all of us with each other. But until then, and I guess I'll just close with this last part. Until then, visualize the table. This summer we did that at camp, and we talked about the empty chairs, and we talked about the table that God brings us to, and that your place is saved. And then some of the guys built a 100-foot table down by the lake, and each place was set beautifully, 6 feet apart. And the candles were lit, and it was an amazing meal that night, symbolizing let's have soup together in friendship, symbolizing what we have to look forward to. And we have to look forward to coming together again. And we have to look forward to, as this last part says, the big day when Jesus comes again. So for now, your place is saved, your chair is filled, and we look forward to being with you. Enjoy.